Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Now, transparency is the cornerstone of democracy. On January 3rd of this year, I sent a letter to the Minister of Finance requesting that he release all of the numbers from the upcoming budget in an open data format, so all Albertans can more effectively engage in the democratic process. Now, given the Minister hasn't yet responded to my letter, I thought I might ask the question here now today. To the Minister of Finance, will you release all of the data from the upcoming budget in an open electronic format and make it accessible to members of this Assembly, to the media and stakeholder groups, and to the public?
Honourable Minister of Finance.
You know, I know that the member opposite has asked me that question right here, right in front of my desk previously, a couple of weeks ago, and I explained to him that there will be some tables that will be released in an open format basis, but not all tables. Some of those tables can be manipulated, and that would be a bad thing to characterize the government's work in manipulated form to Albertans. We don't want to share it that way. We'll share it those that we're able to, for sure, but not everything.
First supplemental.
Well, Mr. Speaker, that seems like a strange objection. It's like saying we shouldn't have highways because some people might speed. Again, to the Minister, I would like to know if you have any real, actual evidence that this information could be misused, or are you just worried that we'll use that information to prove to Albertans that there is a middle way that promotes Alberta innovation, that actually balances the budget and does so without frontline service cuts? It is possible, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable Minister.
No, it's actually not.
Thank you very much. I'll just repeat that some information will be shared in an open format basis, not all of the information. Certainly there will be hard copies, there will be electronic stick copies of all of the budget. Albertans, if they want, can access that. It'll be on websites immediately after I start my speech as well, Mr. Speaker. So Albertans will get the information they're looking for. We just don't want some to be manipulated potentially. I'm not saying by you, but I'm saying by others.
Second supplemental.
Well, it's funny you mentioned the cost and the fact that you're going to release this in a printed version, because today there was a report that said that each copy of the federal budget costs $102 to print. Well, I'm curious from the Minister of Finance again, what does it cost to print each copy of the provincial budget, and will you commit to saving money and trees by distributing open electronic versions of the budget?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much. This might be a better question of the Minister of the Environment and Parks. She's not here. Sorry. I didn't say how much those. I didn't say how much those printed versions would cost. I don't know. I'll find out. But you know, Albertans can go online immediately after I start my speech, and they can see the entire budget, and it's in full thousands of pages, and read it then.